This is my buddy Joe from Gorilla Joe. We're out here at Impressions, and I just wanted to, my favorite thing in the world is just chopping up with screen printers and hear about challenges that you guys are having, or what you're thinking about this year with your shop, or improvements that you want to make, or any shop tips or pro tips that you have for anybody and us. But first, will you tell us a little bit about your shop, maybe even how you got started, quickly, and where you are now and what you're looking to do next?
Sure. So I'm Joe. I own Gorilla Joe Printing Company in Youngstown, Ohio. We started 2011-ish legally.
Legally?
Yeah, because before that it was just basically a
trap screen printing.
Yeah, you're getting paid to have a hobby.
Yeah.
So I basically started the company because I needed to make extra money and print for my bands and stuff like that, and this is kind of how it went.
You played music?
Yeah.
You still play music?
No, not right this second, but it's happening again now.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of music you play?
Heavy stuff.
Okay. What do you? I'm gonna guess. You play. Well, so you're an entrepreneur and you're an organizer, which tells me that he's probably a front man, and because you're putting it all together. But you also seem like Jack. What do you think he plays?
Shoot. When I see a hardcore shirt, I think drummer every time. But
you have
I'm gonna say
these,
he plays.
These fingers don't play guitar.
I'm gonna say no. He's a bass singer, bassist singer.
You're exactly right. Bass. And the best thing about playing bass is just put a distortion pedal on it. It's
Give the hell.
It's kind of hide in the background. But yeah, that's what I did. I played bass in this band, not this band, but in the band that I was in.
Okay.
Yeah, and then some other bands I started, I sang and played guitar or bass, but not the one that I'm talking about.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So
you play music too.
Yeah, I play. That's kind of a common thread between a lot of.
Oh yeah.
I think those of us that gravitate towards each other, you either were a musician or you started making merch for yourself,
yes.
or you.
Yeah, exactly.
Jaron, the guy that he's my production manager and has been with me from the beginning. He played bass in my band, and naturally we were going to start side hustling screen printing.
Sure.
And I was designing and selling, and I needed a printer, and I was like, hey bro, come stay up all night in my garage and make t-shirts.
Right.
Awesome. So you started making it for your own bands, your buddies' bands, in your garage, I'm assuming? Right?
Basement, yeah.
Basement, and then where'd you go from there?
Really small shop. It was an old pharmacy,
Okay.
maybe 600 square feet.
Pharmacy? That's tight.
Yeah, I know, right? It was an old pharmacy, but I had the whole basement, and there were apartments above it. So I'd hear people having sex, I'd hear people in the shower, I'd hear everything. So when I'm reclaiming screens, I'm just kind of wow.
On this episode
that dude's laying some fucking pipe. All right. Sorry.
I
know, right? And I'm not hating, I wasn't jealous. I was like, oh, that's great, yeah, so it was a very, very small shop. We had two manuals.
Okay.
One was the Workhorse Odyssey, and one was the Workhorse Mock.
Really?
Yeah.
Your first presses?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
OG.
Yeah.
Did you buy them used? Did you buy them new?
Yeah. I always acquired stuff. If someone was like, yeah, I'm selling this, or I'm like, all right, well, what do you want for it? I bought a whole shop for $3,700.
What'd you get?
I got a Workhorse
exposure unit,
mock press, the
big one, the Photosharp,
yes,
the 1K or the 4K.
Yes.
Yeah. I had one of those.
Yes, I got that. A ton of screens, and basically it was a Keystone Blind Association. I don't know if you guys have that in Oklahoma. It was just kind of it helps people with disabilities and stuff, work and everything.
That's rad.
But they want to business stuff. So I bought it, and I got all this cool stuff. But I guess what I'm getting at is anything I buy, usually, unless I buy brand new, usually has a reason. It wouldn't make sense if I didn't buy this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you cut your teeth with Workhorse manual presses.
Yeah,
which is great.
Absolutely.
And then how long were you in that space before you decided it's time to automate? When did you get your first automatic press?
When we were getting frequent 500 to 700 piece jobs, like weekly, and they need them done in 7 days. It's
Yeah.
like I only have one guy
Yep.
or myself printing, so we would tag team it.
Well, and it's bullshit printing 1,000 shirts by hand, too.
It sucks.
And how when you made the decision to go start looking to figure out what press you were going to get, where did you go first? Did you go to your distributor? Did you go to online, or did Buddy tell you? Like,
I only knew so much. Like, I actually worked on some. Like, I worked on a Jaguar before.
yeah,
You know,
you have a rich workhorse history. I love that.
Yeah. I just I didn't love that press.
Yeah.
No offense.
It's old. It was probably. I mean, it probably had 2 or 3 million prints on it. Like,
Maybe so.
what didn't you like about it? Clunky.
The
interface.
The V squeegee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it was clunky. I mean, like I didn't want like toggle switches, to be honest with you.
Sure.
I wanted all like either touchscreen
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went with a different company, and they were in my like the people always talk about like how much it costs to like kind of get into the business. It's not very much. The threshold is very small.
Yes.
And
Like $3,700, right?
right. Well,
Or what'd you pay? 30.
no, I started with just $600.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was only like when I bought somebody.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But I started this company with $600, and I had customers the next day. But that's it's beside the point. Like I'm saying, like the threshold for like getting into this for an automatic, the company that I chose, it was a good company, and the support was great, and it didn't cost very much to kind of get into it. So
Made sense.
Yeah, it made sense, and I kind of stuck with them.
That's the model, though. Like, you get one piece of equipment, you get comfortable with it. When we got our first auto, I thought I'd made the worst mistake of my life. I didn't understand how to work it. I didn't have a screen printing background. Jared didn't have a screen printing background, and so we just sort of like I bought something that I have no business running. This is intimidating, but then you just learn it, and then when it comes time for the second one, if you're happy and it's working, and your team or yourself is already comfortable with these set of tools,
right.
It's like Ford people and Chevy people. They're at the end of the day, they all make T-shirts.
Sure.
They're all going to break, and it comes down to service, and it comes down to innovation, and it comes down to congruency, with your shop.
Yeah.
And so that's a natural progression, I think. As long as you're happy, you just go grab, we need another one, load me up.
Right, and like that's kind of like, and then like I acquired like a contact from some guy in Columbus, and he was like selling his shop. I bought his whole shop for $30,000, so I got a press, a dryer, and a bunch of other shit, and work for the next it was contract work for the next year and a half or something like that. Like it doubled that, just from one customer. So it was like, did I need the other press? Not really. I had the electrical spot, so like,
Why not?
yeah, why not? So like, and then now all of a sudden, I have 4 presses, and I need to fill them up with work. So that's my new role in the company. It's not running around the production floor saying, why is that crooked? Why is like I'm in everybody's way. Like, I mean, they just basically say, just go. Look, we got this. So I'm the only salesperson for the company, and I just have to make sure that those 4 presses are going.
So you bought your first press, then it came time to get your second press, and you just went back to your manufacturer or how did you go about getting your second or third or fourth press? Or you bought the shop?
Yeah.
You bought the shop, and that came with the press. And was that press the same as the other press that you had already?
Very similar.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So Anatol makes all electric presses.
Yep.
And that's the one that I bought from another shop.
Cool. That's called, what's it, the Titan?
Volt.
Volt, okay.
Yeah. But like we have 2 Horizons, which are half electric, half air.
Yep.
And then we have an all electric Volt too. And like, I mean, dude, they're solid presses.
Love that.
Yeah. I mean,
So you're, as far as, that's what I was going to ask you. So 2023, you got to keep your presses spinning.
Yeah.
You're kind of taking on the responsibility of outside sales, and I got to go find this work. What are some of your strategies that you're going to do to grow your business, or what markets you're going to focus on, or how are you going to maximize your your product as a one-man show, as a sales guy?
So right now we're like we're a lot contract work, and we're a lot. I mean, not a lot. So it's like probably 70% contract, 30% non-contract. Yeah. I'm still on the fence which way I want to go, because I love some of it this way. I hate some of it this way. So it's like, I feel like we're efficient enough to take on contract work and not think of it as discounting what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is like there's no guessing. Like a lot of the steps are already just sent to us, and they even give us mesh count, screen sequence. So it's like if it doesn't look like it's supposed to,
it's on them. You get to bypass the customer care department. You get to bypass the art department. You get to bypass, all of that noise.
Right. So I get, but I guess though, for going into this year, I want to, like I said, I'm the only sales force behind this. So if it's not repeat business that we have, it's me reaching out or whatever. So I think a lot of it is just we need more. We need to make an ocean for more whales. We need more whale customers, so that we know that we're going to be busy all the time, and we can kind of say yes to stuff that we want to do and no to stuff that we don't want to do.
Yeah.
It's not just like, it's work, so we just need to do it. And we're not really like that, but that's kind of what I want to be. I want to focus on like maybe 7 major clients and be their bitch.
Yeah. Everything they need.
Yes.
And are those
white
local?
glove service.
Are those local? Or those in-state? Or are those anybody?
Some are local. The only one local we do is a company that we house all their blanks.
Yep.
They get all the sewn-in tags and stuff. That's another route too we might start going, is like doing all the extra finishing and stuff too, which we don't do right now because it's like
you're printing as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Do you do embroidery?
No,
okay.
Not in-house.
You outsource it?
Yes, and until it's really uncomfortable for us to outsource it.
What?
No, I said until.
Oh, until, yeah.
Then we'll bring it in.
Yeah.
But, and a lot, people ask us all the time, did you do it in-house? It's like, we have a outside warehouse that does it for us, It's not under our roof, but it's under our specs, I don't know why they asked that. I don't know.
Embroidery's tough. We started an embroidery department, shut it down, started it, shut it down, and bought equipment along with it 2 different times. Because you have to find that operator, and it's so different than screen printing. Screen printing you can get in and manhandle it.
Right.
If it's not right, you can kick it in. It'll work now. But with embroidery, it's just file. Nobody knows how to digitize, so you can't even get in and tinker with it. And it either works or it doesn't. If it's crap, then you send it back, and it's just this. I don't know. I struggle with embroidery because I feel like I can't be as much of a craftsman with it, as we were able to be with screen printing.
Sure.
But it wasn't until we acquired a business and then we got to bring their embroidery talent over with us that it was like, oh, seasoned operators, is the key to having a successful embroidery department, because it's just so nuanced.
Right, and I'd almost feel like not genuine if I bought all this stuff and basically, it'd be like, somebody buying a business has no idea what the fuck they're doing and saying, okay, I'm hiring you to run this. I can't even I'm not saying I have to know how to do everything, but I like to have an idea. So it's with embroidery, if we brought that in-house, that'd be kind of tough because I wouldn't even know if someone's doing the wrong thing or something,
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking forward to 2023.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you. It's always good to see you. I appreciate you coming out, and anything cool you see at the show, or anything that stands out, or anything that, what do you think's the emerging technology that screen printers really need to be paying attention to?
Well, something that is on my radar is definitely laser.
Yeah. For stenciling, or for for making your screens, or for another product?
Yes, yes. Not laser etching.
Yeah.
But other than that, some of this new stuff is just wild. Like, I mean, every company that has like a press, they offer automatics and stuff like that, is doing some really awesome stuff. Yeah. So like, I really feel like anybody could find a reason to purchase any one of these fucking things.
At the end of the day, like that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Service, relationship.
Yeah.
When this thing breaks, how easy can you make it for me to get it? And when it breaks, how quick are you going to be able to fix it?
Right.
And what else kind of support can you provide for someone? Because that's and I think most do that well.
Oh yeah.
They've recognized that.
Yeah.
The relationship is certainly part of it. So you said laser. So you're focusing maybe on your dark room. Like, are you hoping to maybe buy a laser in this year, next year, or are you just
not this year,
checking it out?
Right now, I'm just working on throwing a bunch of money in my roof in my building. Just to basically like.
Do you own your building?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's a leak over here, so now we're just moving it over here. So $30,000 later, the leak now is just over here. So, just
chasing that.
Yeah. I'm not. I bought a newer CTS unit.
What'd you get?
Spider.
Cool. Yeah.
I had an eye image.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Which one?
The Spider?
I didn't get it yet.
Oh, you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
We use wax. I'm a big fan of wax.
Yeah.
Big fan.
February ships. And my company just got a grant from Ohio to get a developer. So we're getting a developer and a stand-up exposure unit for the Spider.
Yeah.
So.
And then do you think that auto reclaim will be in your future?
Well, I have.
Okay, what do you have right now?
Lotus All.
That's what we got.
Yeah.
Love it. You love it?
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Absolutely.
It's a game changer. It takes
Only
the worst
thing I don't
job.
like is just like the rubbers. Like they start.
Nobody likes rubber.
No, we don't. I'm vasectomied, so I'm not gonna have any more kids.
I'm a good time at a party.
Yeah. I've added value to my life. I'm a good boyfriend. I'm married though.
Good time.
Yeah, but that's my only gripe about it. Is so they said, oh, you use Easy Way? I'm like, yep. They're like, perfect, works great in our, Now they're like, oh, it sucks. Don't use Easy Way. And it's like,
we like Easy Way.
Yeah.
And you can make Easy Way work. You just have to titrate your chemistry. You just have to pay attention to it.
Well, sure.
And
yeah, well, your rubbers don't start to
They do, but we're on their maintenance plan, so
too.
I can't get it straight. I'm not gonna throw shade on TV right now.
No.
It's problematic. I think all of the chemicals to do what they need to do, at the end of the day, there's erosive properties to it. And those rubbers and those gaskets and rings, they're all consumables at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Overall, we're very happy with our.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love Alex at Easy Way, but I do love.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Thanks again, bro.
Yeah.
See you soon, and thanks for checking us out.